Henry Confidential here, also known as Tatsnlats when I am in the gym. Today you're going to see a video of me doing chest and biceps. So what I'm going to be starting off with is a little incline dumbbell bench press. And this personally is not a strong suit of mine, so this is something that I'm not going to be lifting super heavy weights. And in hindsight, I realized that I probably should have had the bench just one notch lower, but it's not that too big of a deal. As you see, I'm going nice and slow, smooth, controlling at the top, really getting that squeeze. You'll notice that I'm not hitting the dumbbells together at the top, and that's fine because I'm working on the squeeze and I'm really trying to push them up with the chest. This next movement is a favorite of mine. This is something that once I really got the mind-muscle connection down, it's something that I've mastered, and it's the close grip dumbbell press, and I really like focusing on hitting that inner chest. I can do this with an incline or flat, and since I did with the dumbbell incline, I'm going ahead and do this one flat. So if you can't really see it in the video, but I'm kind of pinching my wrists together and kind of curling them upwards and kind of like pointing my pinkies upwards, and I'm really focused on getting that inner chest. And as you see, I do in biceps as well. I like to go 2 and 2 just so I don't over extenuate the chest or the biceps, and you'll see that I'm mixing it up. So I'm doing some standing dumbbell curls, both arms at the same time, just because I don't like to waste time rotating. It's fine doing it either way. And I'm going outer, and I'm really extending the arm, the bicep, and kind of flexing the tricep at the very bottom to get the full stretch of the bicep. And I like pulling up and really getting that pump. Then I'm going to switch over to standing barbell curls, and I'm going to do a similar movement with this one. When I grab it, I'm going to really extend all the way down. So if you can kind of see here watch the tricep and the elbow, how it kind of bends all the way down, and it really gets that full extension of the bicep, as you see on there. I'm going slower on this one because I'm doing 80 pounds here, and at this point in making the video of doing different angles, I'm a little tired. But at this point, I'm really trying to get the full stretch. So even if when I do a little cheating movements, it's really not affecting my actual form itself. Then I go back over to chest, and I just do dips. As you notice, I like to lean into it and try and get the full stretch. I really want to get the outer chest, get that swoop over into the under chest, because my chest is by far my weakest part of my body, and dips kind of helps. Then I'm going to do some laying pullovers. And this is a movement that I like to superset with this close grip, just so I can really get that inner chest and get that full swoop. And this is a movement that I haven't done in a long time, so as you'll notice later on, I'm going to do it a different variation, and I like that one better. And then I go back over to biceps, and I'm doing some spider curls. I'm getting that full extension, and as you notice, I go close grip on this one with the easy bar, and I'm really trying to get that peak and just hit the different angles. So if you notice there, I'm getting a full extension all the way down, and I'm kind of curling it up, and I'm like not gripping with my forearms. I'm trying to use minimal forearms, and honestly no forearms at all, and I'm really trying to just get that bicep pump going on and really get all the blood flow in there. So it's something that I feel like just works a little bit better, and it doesn't really translate on video, but that's fine by me. Next up, after these spider curls, I'm going to go and do some hammer curls over on the machine, and you'll notice here that this is kind of just getting a really good pump. The machine just does all the work for itself, so you just got to get your arms at a good spot for you personally, and then you just got to squeeze it up and just get some nice smooth. As you notice that it's going, even though it's going down, I wouldn't say fast, but it's going down, it's nice and controlled. I like to keep my shoulders back and get the full blood all the way into the biceps. Get a little cocky there with a little flex. So this is honestly one of my favorite movements that I've started doing on chest, because it's going to look like a traditional fly, but as you'll notice, I grab it by the balls, yeah, definitely, and I just keep my arms. It's hard to tell on this angle, but if you'll notice when I'm squeezing in at the chest, I kind of flatten out my arms at a parallel angle, but up until then I have it at like a 45-degree angles upwards, and it really helps me focus on hitting that squeeze on the inner chest. So this is the other variation I was talking about with the pullover. It's something I tried honestly for the very first time, because I really like doing this pullover with the back, but I'm focusing on squeezing the chest at the bottom. That's why I don't go all the way down to the hips like I would normally when I'm doing a pullover for the back for my lats. So I'm pulling it down, and you'll notice I'm really trying to pump out the chest as I'm doing it and get that blood in the chest and really work on that pullover formation with this one, but over for the chest. You'll notice that towards the end I really get a better, more comfortable bending down a little bit and really getting that stretch and getting that pump in the chest. And it's one of those things, like I said, I've never done it before, so it was something I had to work on. Now this is one that it doesn't really translate on video as well, but you'll notice that I'm standing super far, not super far, but far away from the curl so I can get the full stretch of the bicep at the bottom, and then I kind of pull it up, and my goal is to not swing my arm at all. And here's a better angle. You'll notice that, watch the elbow, it stays pretty much in that exact spot of what I'm going for, so I can really use all bicep. And because of it's pulling down, I can't do the angle like I was with the spider curls with keeping my arm unflexed, but I'm trying to still keep a lot of forearms out of it and just do all biceps. So I'm ending it here, and this was a very fun workout. I really enjoyed doing this chest and biceps. With this new workout program, I'm doing chest multiple times a week, so you will be seeing more of these, and I'm loving doing this. Henry Confidential, Tatsnlats, we are out.